Hey there everybody, I have some bad news about that pepper that I brought in from outside. Somehow, the shock of being outside didn't kill the plant, but the shock of coming inside and that dramatic temperature change, that was too much for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that out of the new potting soil that I've got it in, and I'm going to plant a pineapple in it. And who knows, it could be interesting, right? So let's get started. Well, here we have a pineapple. And you know, I'm sure we've all heard that you can just plant the top of a pineapple into the ground and it will grow a new pineapple. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the top off of this, plunk it in, more or less. I watched a great video by Praxis, one of his older videos. I think it was 2009, 2010. And as always, I feel as though I have been set straight on the subject matter. So let's go through this as best I can remember. One thing I learned from that video, and you know, well, I learned a lot of things from that video. The first thing I learned from that video is that I don't want to necessarily just chop the top off of this, and I'm glad I watched that because I would have done that. And I was talking about it with Chox, and she has tried that several times, and she has never been able to successfully grow a pineapple plant. I have never been able to successfully grow a pineapple plant either, but based on what I learned, I think I now know why. So apparently, if it's properly ripe, I should be able to just grab it here and give kind of a twist, and that should break right off, which it did. Very nice. So we can now have some fresh pineapple while we're rearranging the house tonight. That's fabulous. And here we have what remains. You know, it doesn't really matter how ratty these look. They're going to get replaced, and I'm going to give them a good washing anyway because they are covered with some sort of really nasty powder. But here, the tag, you can see they just pushed it right through the leaf there. That's terrible. Alright, I'm going to clean this up and we'll get back to it. Alright, so for tonight, I'm just going to let this soak in a little bit of water so it doesn't dry out too bad because I'm in the middle of rearranging a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm really only starting this project now because we want to eat the pineapple. But tomorrow I will get back to it and we will go through the rest of the process. But to you, that'll be in the next clip. Alright, bear with me. Alright, it is as I promised tomorrow. I've had this sitting, soaking overnight. Doesn't seem to have suffered too bad. Now, one thing I noticed that was really interesting in the Praxis demonstration was that he peeled back all of these leaves here, and he got to a point where there were roots that had started. And I thought that's pretty interesting, since most of the time you just hear about, oh, and there's some already in there, people cutting it off and sticking it in the soil, right? So I'm going to peel a few layers of these leaves off here, and we'll take another look. Well, sure enough, that's only, what, maybe half an inch up? And I'm already looking at some definite roots in there. So I'll peel probably about up to there and get back to you. Alright, so I've clearly gotten to a point on this pineapple stem where there are no roots forming anymore. I'll just soak that in the water for a few minutes here while I clean up my mess and get ready with the next part of this. Well, it really is a shame about that poor pepper plant, but oh well, I can always get new plants in the spring, which is only 3 months away. Yeah. Happy Yule, everybody, by the way. Alright, so it seems that now that I have this prepared, as it were, regular potting soil will do. You know, you can mix vermiculite apparently or whatever you want into this. I don't have any of that fancy stuff, so I'm going to take my big box store potting soil and just going to make a bit of a hole in it there. Still working on the indoor light, bear with me. And then I'm just going to plant that right in. This will be quite interesting, you know. I've never had much success with this, and apparently Chox hasn't had any success with this either. So just take that into the tub and water it in. Give it a nice good soak. Suppose I can pour this in here now. Alright, well, I guess that's it, really. And we'll just have to see what kind of new growth comes of this. I'm super excited because I've never seen the method to take the petals and the leaves off the bottom before and reveal those roots. So, yeah, I'm super excited. Homegrown pineapple in BC. You gotta love it. Alright, everybody. I guess that's it for this little pineapple episode. I will, of course, check back with you guys later on and let you know if this works or if it doesn't work. And, you know, maybe even plant a few in the future. One thing that's kind of interesting is while Chox was cutting up that pineapple last night, she found what she was pretty sure was some seeds in those little, I almost want to call them divots or pockets in the skin of the pineapple. So next time we get a pineapple, we're going to take a look for a few of those and try and save some of them. Come here, lass. Come say hello to everybody. Look up. Look up. The dog loves to photobomb, but he just doesn't understand camera presence. Oh, there we go. I heard photobomb. Alright, everybody. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and as of the filming, today is December 21st, so from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all a very merry Yuletide season, and yeah, much love and abundance in all of your lives. Have yourselves a wonderful next year. Alright, I'll see you then.